problem. Welcome, welcome. We are finally live. YouTube keeps changing things. So today it was different again. Welcome, welcome. I'm talking about high ticket affiliate marketing. Welcome, Adut. I know you are new, but this TikTok, YouTube doesn't work like TikTok. It's a little bit different. You can chat. It's a little bit different. You can chat while you are waiting for me, okay? So I'm finally here, but there was it's changing the settings again, YouTube. They're adding products. I was not adding products. So those of you who are watching it later, I don't want to waste your time, but there are people in the chat. And welcome all. I'll talk to you a little bit later. Adult, you are new in the chat. I can see that. So we are talking about high ticket affiliate marketing because that's my thing this year. And why you may be afraid to start it. And by the end of this live, which may be a video for you if you watch it later, you're not going to be scared anymore. And this is to do with the 90-minute free affiliate course by Brian Brewer in reference to that one. So when we talk high ticket affiliate marketing, some people may define it as a product that costs like $500, but for this purpose, I'm going to say something that costs at least $997 and more. Okay, I'm going to define that as my high ticket. And we're going to, when we are affiliate marketers, we just promote products, right? And these high ticket ones tend to be digital products, digital programs, digital courses like that. They're always hard. So this one is one of them. And I've talked to a few people. It's new, by the way. Okay, Brian, I upgraded it. Just a second here, switch off something. It was here last year. But this 2024, he modified it and made it better. And the price is a little bit higher than what it was last year. So we are promoting it. I've been talking to people. I feel like it's the best product around. I don't want to name other products because I promote them too. But I think it's one of the best right now. And I'm not going to do the advantages of that. I have another video. But for this one, we're going to talk about why, when I said to you, come promote a high ticket product, you are like this. That means you are worried. You don't think it's for you, right? And I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why you may not think it's for you. But I want to also end this discussion saying it can actually be for you, okay? So let's talk about reason number 1. Reason number 1, you may say, like especially if you're on social media, TikTok, Instagram, everyone is talking about the same thing. You say, but everyone is talking about the same thing. How am I going to fit in there? The market is saturated. There are no customers anymore who are going to buy this because everyone is talking about the same thing. Actually, you are so wrong about that one. It's not saturated. You may see, okay, video and another video, but very many people, since I started talking about this, very many people don't even know the term affiliate marketing. Now we're talking about affiliate marketing in general, although today I'm talking about the high ticket. Some people don't even know what it means. People on TikTok, they're just scrolling and enjoying themselves. You are there doing your affiliate marketing thing, but they don't even know what it is. So it's not saturated. The market is big. And for you, when you come, while we are still at this point of thinking that, oh, how am I going to get in there when everyone is talking about the same thing? Do you know that you are unique? You are unique. When I sit here, right here, there's no other person like me. So when I'm unique, that means I'm connecting with a different kind of person. When you come and we're talking about the same product, some people want to listen to you, other people want to listen to me. And the way Brian is teaching us, because this is the coaching, this is coaching actually, what I'm talking about, Brian is going to show you how you connect with people. He's going to say connect with people like you. So if you say connect with people like you, it means people like the females, they're your age, maybe if you're a mom, they're a mom like you, you're a dad, you're a single dad, like those kind of people. So those kinds of people are everywhere. So don't say it's saturated. That's reason number 1. No, you can do it. Those are fears, right? Fear is the problem. Number 2, remember I'm discussing 5 reasons. And the last 2 are the most common. Number 2 is the fear of failure. You start imagining, you say, no, I don't think I can do that. You know, when I started here on YouTube, I recorded a video which was one of the most popular videos here on my channel a long, long time ago. The fear was killing me. I couldn't even show my face. If you want, send me a message or leave a comment. If you leave a comment and you say, I want to watch your fear video, I'll respond and put a link for you. You'll be surprised. You wouldn't believe I'm the same person. I was so scared. I tell the story. So you could be like that, like me, the way I was. You're scared. You don't think this can work. I don't think I can do. Like all these fears come. But we are here to support you. You get over those fears. That was reason number 2. Don't worry about the fears. Number 3, okay, one of the fears could be just showing up on camera or showing up in social media. We started faceless. Now I can support you if you want to do faceless videos. In my training, that's what we did this week. I have some tips now. So if you don't want to show your face, the fear of showing up, the fear of losing your money, the fear, all those fears, we're going to deal with them. Just be close to my community. Reason number 3, I'm not an expert. What do all those things mean? I don't know these terms. You know, when people watch my video, the one I recorded, the most recent video here on maybe by the time you watch this, it won't be the most recent, but where I talk about this program in detail, people watch it, they say, actually, I didn't understand everything you said. Yes, you may not understand everything I said, but remember, this starts off with a free course. The free part is going to show you all those things you didn't know. You're going to be very comfortable, and it's just 90 minutes to learn those terms that you may not understand, right? So don't worry about that. You'll be fine soon. You are not an expert. You don't have to be an expert, because when we do affiliate marketing, we are promoting other people's products. So you are not supposed to be the expert of that product. Your job is to understand it a little bit and then send people to the expert. They always have, like at least with the digital courses, even any other product. If I'm selling like, what an example, even if it was just this, the owner of this, the one who made it, describes it in another way, like they explain it in a box or somewhere. So when I send you over there to Amazon.com, for example, to buy the mouse, there will be a description right there. So don't worry, you don't have to be an expert. But there is also another part that has two elements about being an expert. There's an expert knowing the product you are promoting, but there is also an expert in what we do online. Now, the second part, we take care of that, because this is a course. It's going to teach you how to connect those things, how you write emails, how to do all that. So don't worry about that. You'll be comfortable soon. The product, the owner of the product explains it. Normally, when we do digital, it's called the sales page. There is already a sales page. So when you find, you send someone to the product, the owner of the product will be the one talking about it, explaining it, okay? So your job is connect with people like you and send them over. Isn't that the easiest thing, the easiest job you can do? Yeah. So that was number 3, I'm not an expert, don't worry. Even when you come online and you're talking about this, the things you're going to talk about are the things you get from inside, are the things you report. You are like a reporter, right? Number 4, remember I said there are 5. The last 2 are the most important. Number 4 is one of the most important. I don't have time. Really? You don't have time? That's not true. You have time, because I say the only thing that I've seen, because I've done this for 4 years, the only, Ara, welcome. How is Malaysia? I missed you. I've not been here for a while. I'll talk to you a little bit later. Let me finish the first 5, because some people may come and they're leaving. Let me first list this for those people who come later. Then we're going to chat. So number 4, no time. And I say that's a myth, because God was fair. All of us in the whole world have the same amount of time. So how come some people are doing things and others are not? It's a choice, the way you spend your time. When you find me talking about time management in my videos about time, I'll say, actually they say time management is not actually time management, it's personal management. Managing yourself as a person. Because if I ask you to go list all the hours, the 24 hours, and I say, okay, what are you doing at every hour? And I say, okay, what do you do at 7, at 8, at 9, at 10, like that? You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised how much time you are not being, you are like doing valuable things. So all you need to do with this is 1 hour. If you can have 1 hour together, like like one time, maybe in the morning before you go to work, before you do other things, or maybe in the evening, 1 hour, but consistently. That every day you have that 1 hour. Or you can split it. You can say morning 30 minutes, evening 30 minutes, but consistently is enough. I'm telling you, is enough. And guess what? What's going to happen? Once you get involved in it and you like it, you start canceling some things. You say, no, I'm not going to the movie theater anymore. No, I'm not going to this stuff anymore. Like everything that's going to take your time, you're going to start evaluating it first. Checking, do I really have to do that? You see, now you are changing. Now you are getting better. So start with 1 hour. What you do later is up to you, but I'll say 1 hour is enough. So time, we have the time. Number, if you've been sleeping 9 hours, take off 1 and sleep 8. Okay? All those people who tell stories. By the way, while I'm still on this, you see, I have books. Some of them, you can't see them there. But I love to hear people tell stories. People who have done the things I want to do, I want to hear how they started. So you try talk to someone or go hear them talk about the story, or they wrote a book. Everyone struggled. Every single person who made it had some kind of struggle. So there's nothing like this is the way the world was created. There's some kind of struggle, some kind of challenge. And if you want something good, you have to have some kind of sacrifice. So the fun things we've been doing, you can say, you know what? For 1 month, I'm not doing it. I'm going to reserve it to this. The good thing, once you learn and set everything up, now maybe sometimes you just need 30 minutes. Maybe sometimes it's just 15 minutes. Because it also depends. If you have money to promote these things that we do, then you use money. You don't have to use your time. You can just, for example, record the short TikTok video, put it in TikTok, promote it, and then it goes, everything is already set up. So it's just automated. Some days when you don't want to spend time on this, you spend $10 and promote. Okay? So I think what we are missing is the desire. You know, Grace Brown says you have to be hungry. We're not hungry enough. That's why. Okay, number 5, which is I chose to do only these. There are more reasons, but these are the most common. Number 5, we guessed it. Let me see. Let me ask the people in the chat. When I say the answer is going to come from the chat, if they don't give it to me, I'll give it to you. And this is the most common reason. When I say, please, let's come do high-ticket affiliate marketing. And remember, the products cost at least $1,000 and more. What do you think is the common thing someone answers they're going to sell me? No, the common reason they will say they don't want to do it. Let me see. Put in a chat. What do you think is the most common reason people give me when I say we are here promoting high-ticket products? Put in, let me see. Oh, did we like this video? Please remember to like it. Oh, okay, you liked it. I didn't see. Let me see. Hubbard, what do you think? Adult, are you here? What do you think if I say that, oh, the products we promote, they cost $1,000, they're $2,000, what do you think the common response I'm going to get? Why people don't want to do this? Let me see. Hubbard, are you responding? Let me see what do you think is the reason you may say, I don't want to do that. It's a slow answer. I don't want to delay here because we have to continue on. We have to, let me see. What? Yeah? What do you mean? No. I mean, if I came to you and I said there's this digital product, it costs $2,000 to promote. You earn 50% commission. Okay, it's a good thing. What are you likely to give me as the reason why you can't do this? Why? Because it's the most common reason that I get. I just gave you time, not time is number 2. I gave them from the most common are the ones I'm bringing last. Let me see. What did you put here? What do you mean by that? Okay, anyway. Taking action is a problem. Oh, for you taking action is a problem? No, I said the reason. Okay, let me give the answer because I intend this to be a short live. The common answer is I don't have money. I don't have money. Okay? And you know that people have rehearsed, I don't have money so much that even when I tell them that this thing you're talking about is free, they still say, I don't have money. Can you imagine? I don't have money, I don't have time. It's like a defense thing, reason. I just told you it's free. Now, when you say I don't have time, I just told you it's only 90 minutes. You still don't have 1.5 hours to learn something valuable. That's the issue. So, those are 5 reasons why people say they don't want to do high ticket affiliate marketing, or they think they can't do it. But I'm here to say that actually all the 5, let me review the 5. That number 1 was people saying the market is saturated. That means everyone is talking about the same thing. So who is going to buy it if everyone is talking about the same thing? I already showed you that actually you are unique. You're going to connect with your kind of people, and there are so many people who are not even aware. So we have to do more of this. Number 2, the fear of failure. That one is real. You start coming up with all these reasons why you can't do it, but you're just scared. So that one, we solve it by learning, by getting knowledge, and also by being in the right community. We are here to support you. Number 3 was, I'm not an expert, the same thing. Number 1, you don't need to be an expert when you're promoting something that you didn't make. All you have to do is understand it a little bit, and you send the people to the expert. The owner of the product will be the one to explain it, so don't worry about that. And then also the expert of setting up the systems, the course itself is teaching you how to set it up. So number 3 is clear. Number 4, no time. I already told you 1 hour a day, consistently, you can do this. Number 5, no money. Now the no money part is, I wanted to make it last because you know what Robert would say to you? Robert Kiyosaki would say in this book, the very famous book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, that when you want to achieve something, or when you buy something and you don't have the money, instead of saying, I can't afford it, say, how can I afford it? Okay, how can I afford it? Now, let's go specific to this program. This program, the good thing, they put a payment plan on it. By the way, if now I'm talking about the program, if you want to do this, it's the best program around. I'm recording this on Feb 20th, 2024. But if you watch it later, it will still be the best program around when you come and watch this video. Because Brian Brewer is the one who created this program. And he was trying to take care of all the reasons people give for not being successful. Number 1, they say, let me give you an example. The advantages, like I'm talking about the advantages of this program. Number 1, they say, I don't have time to go through all those courses. I promote a program that takes 30 days. So he made a summary of all the basics you need to know to be an affiliate marketer, successful actually, and put them in just 1.5 hours. So who doesn't have 1.5 hours? We all do have 1.5 hours. We just chose not to do it. We just choose not to do it. So he made it easy to learn by making it only 90 minutes. Number 2, most programs say pay $7. You hear $7. He made it free to learn the basics. So it's free. So you can't say, oh, I don't have money. No, it's free. Okay. Number 3, are you listening? So it's free. Number 3 is because he was trying to take care of all the negatives that people are giving. It's expensive because it's expensive actually, because it costs $2,000. It costs $2,000, but we discussed this. By the way, when he first got it out, he was saying $2,000, but then we talked to him and then he put a payment plan. You will not find payment. Okay, some programs have payment plans, but some don't. Because programs I promote and you have to pay all of it one time. So that's a barrier to entry because very few people have all that kind of money. That's what I mean, paying one time. That's why the rich get richer. I'm telling you, people they can pay $2,000 one time, $2,500 one time, but not all of us can do that. He made it $200 every month. Now, if you pay $200 every month, and I'm talking to someone in USA, if you had to pay $200 every month, you know what $200 every month is? It's less than $7 a day. something, you think about something you do that could cost you $7 a day or $7, or you look at it like, yeah, something you could take out. The expense that you could say, you know what, I'm not doing that anymore. I'll save $7. You know, it could be something that just came to me. If you drive, you like driving a lot, the cost of gas in your car. If you chose to park your car, you say, you know what, I'm not driving it as much, and in a whole month, I'll save. You'll save this. You save, because that's 2 gallons of gas a day, and if you choose not drive as much, you're going to save on gas and put it somewhere. It will be the money to pay for this cost. Can you imagine that? And you know the good thing about it, once you pay the first 200, then you have access to promote it. You have to access to promote it, and as you promote it, 2 people will pay your 200. Because when I didn't explain it much because I have a whole video about it. And after when this becomes a video, you know, it's a live right now. When it becomes a video, I'm going to put that link where, because I'm talking about something, you say, what is she talking about? Where I explain it really, really well, the whole program, okay? I'll add it in the description. Right now it's not, but I'll put it when I get off here. I put a link to the longer video where I explain this really well. So you'll see that when you're promoting, you earn 50% commissions, number one. Number two, like for example, it costs $2,000. So if you get, but when you promote it and sell 2,000, you earn 50%, which means you're making 1,000. So 2 people will pay your investment back. The same thing every month. If you choose to take the monthly payment plan of 200, and that means you are paying 200. But if you got 2 people to sign up to do the 200, every time someone signs up, you get 100. So you need still 2 people every month, which means you are actually not going to pay 200 for a long time. You're going to pay maybe the first month and the second month. As you start to promote seriously, people will be paying, 2 people will be paying for your monthly payment. Do you understand that? I think so. Did you? You would say, did you track that? So it's not like we are paying money to throw it away. When you pay, now you learn how the whole thing is set up, and you start promoting too, and start making money to cover your expense. You see, you need 2 people to be in the program. Either they paid full time, or they pay, full price, or they paid in the monthly to make your money back. Seriously, I think it's fear. It's fear that's stopping us. And believe me, people say, now I'm done with the presentation of this. I'm just going to say something. The life you have today as you're watching me, is not going to change by you just sitting there. Like Steve Harvey says, you have to jump. Every single person, the most successful, the person who talks about success and teaches other people to be successful, Tony Robbins. When Tony Robbins tells the story, how he first got to learn what he learned, it was so expensive. He went and convinced, he was telling that story just recently, retelling it. He was 17, and you couldn't get a loan from the bank when you're 17. He was a few days to being 18. I think 6 days or 10 days, like that. So he had to convince the lady he was talking to co-sign. Can you imagine going to the bank and convincing the person in the bank who doesn't know you to co-sign you to get a loan? So he wanted to go to Jim Ronnie's classes. It was so expensive. That's how he did it. But he talks about going and have nowhere to sleep. And he had a friend, they're all in the same situation, and he had to sleep with him in the hotel. And they would go when Jim Ron was teaching, they were writing and writing and writing and writing, like they were hungry. That's what Les Brown talks about. You have to be hungry. We are not hungry enough. Nothing is going to change unless you change, unless you sacrifice. You have to jump from here to there. You have to drop some friends, all right? You have to change the environment. That's why from here, when I live here, I'm going to Zoom. I created a community for myself, for my people. Come and be around people who are talking about the same thing. Because when you're talking high-ticket affiliate marketing, who knows about it? People will say, what's that? What is that? You work, you don't come back with money. Because this is the other thing, mindset. If you have the mindset that wherever you put your hour has to be paid, it won't work. That's not the business mindset. Business people, they are investing. You invest your time, you're going to reap the rewards later. So come be around us, people who think the same way you want to. Yeah, it's a jumping thing. Jump. Look at or around. They say that you are like the 5 people you surround yourself with. Look at the 5 people. The 5 people you talk to all the time. Look, are they living the life you want to live? If they are not, it's time to start cutting them off. Slowly, have a conversation, a normal conversation. But this success stuff is not for them. So you come to us in my Zoom. I paid for Zoom now. We can hang out on Zoom, even if you want to hang out the whole night. I've been on Zoom, I think up to like 2 a.m., 1 a.m., because some people are from California, and I don't mind it. Because I know when people come to my environment, they're going to take out something positive. So you have to change something. Nothing will change unless you do. Have you heard of that? You have to make a decision though. What do I need to change, right? If you want a better life, believe me, you have to sacrifice something. We talked about the money. Now let's talk about the 200. What can you sell in your house? What could you sell? Gary Vee talks about going to a yard sale and buying things and selling them on wherever they sell things, all the things. You make the money. What do you need to do to get $200 a month? Today I was talking to someone who said, we have so many problems everywhere. We can't have the 200. I said, I won't say his name, but he was a gentleman. I said, brother, you come from a different country to come to America. Do you know how many people would wish they were in USA? How many people would wish they were in USA? But if you say you cannot find $200 in USA, it's a mindset. Because you can say, you know what? I'm going to, I just gave an example of choosing not to drive a car. To say, you know what? I'm parking it here so I can save some money for gas. By the end of the month, I'll have 200. Or you can go somewhere and work a part-time job and get 200. It's 200 a month. It's not a day. It's not a week, a month. Or you can sell something you have. There are a lot you can do to get $200 a month in USA. So why can't we do this? We are choosing not to do it. We are just choosing not to do it. But guess what? Life will be the same, and soon you're going to be very, very old and won't be able to do it. So I used to think like that, by the way, that these things were too expensive. And whenever I saw people who paid them one time without ever, I said, people are paying all this money. But guess what? When I watched to see how they were changing, there is a gentleman who became a millionaire while I was watching from India. Because I was in this 4%, and he came from India. And he started doing what they were teaching. He did it. Soon, right now, he's very well known in India as one of the top marketers. You see people change in front of you, people who paid the big money. These things are not expensive for nothing. There is knowledge. You think about, like I said, I was like that. But the difference with me was this. I was saying they're expensive, but I was buying them. I've got a whole video about it. Because I knew the value of the education. And now that I got the education, I say, wow, they're worth it. You think about school. How many years were you in school? How much money did you spend on school? Because like in America, they say, okay, for elementary school is free. But actually, it's not free. The parents are buying the clothing. In America, the fact that children don't wear uniforms makes education very expensive because you have to shop for them 2 seasons. We used to shop, 2 seasons. You have to shop for summer. You have to shop for, summer clothing, winter clothing. 2 rounds of shopping. Some people shop even more, but for me, I remember it used to be 2 rounds. You go shop for the light clothes, then you shop for the winter. It's a lot of money because kids have to change clothing every single day. They're not in uniform. Then you buy the books, then you pay for this and all that. So by the time you get out of school, how much is that? For those of you who went to college, how much is that? Now, when someone comes up with a way to teach you how to automate a business online, and they say you pay only $2,000 one time, then it's worth it. It's worth it because you're going to make a lot of money with it also. Okay, that's what I was saying. Okay, who wants to say something to me? That's what I was saying, that we need to change our mindset. And while we still have these, like for example, I paid for Zoom to be on so it can be on without expiring. We are here to support you. So all you need to do is say, you know what? I'm going to do it. $7 a day. It's not even $7. Less than 7. It's 667. Find somewhere to find the 6-7. Adult, if you are listening to me, find $6 every day, $7 every day. Think of something you need to change. Something you need to change in your life. If it's doing hair, if it's buying whatever, and have $7 a day, or something you have to do, babysit, do something for someone to give you $200 a month. But you have to do this, and what we can. Because right now, as I'm recording this, is 20th of Feb. We're about to start Ramadan. So I'm only, for those of you who are watching me and you are in my community, I'm only supporting until first week of March, because we're going to start fasting and all these zones I'm talking about will be closed off. So my intention for you was to come and learn these things so that by the time I go off for Ramadan, you're going to be set up and knowing what to do. So do things while you can. That's my message for you. If you're watching me right now, you watch it later, and you're in my community and you haven't taken action, come take action so that you're all set up before Ramadan. Okay, let me see. Do you have anything you want to say? Those in the chat. Let me welcome them. Ara, what's going on in Malaysia? Who is there? Who is there in Malaysia? Those of you who are watching, who watch this later, please. In the comment, in the description, there's a link that takes you to the free course, but it doesn't take you straight to the free course. I changed it because I saw people have so many questions. So I'm putting that it comes to me. You put an email to come to me, and then you get to my WhatsApp number, and then I also share how you get to Brian. This course was created by Brian Brewer, and he offering you the free course is free. There's no credit card required. All you need to put in your email and create a password. That's it. So if you have any questions, you get to my WhatsApp number. You can text me. Okay. Now I'm putting another link. This one is mostly for people in USA. The program I'm talking about. So if you're watching me and feel left out, no, don't feel like that, because I have another link where I say international. Come to my community, because then you're going to tell me that I'm not in USA. So what do I do? There are so many things right here on my channel. It's almost 1,000 videos. I'll show you, I'll point you the right direction depending where you are. So don't worry about that. But this program I'm talking about, please click on it only if you're in the USA right now. Although it's available in other countries, I'm having some issues dealing with people in other countries. So let's focus on USA for now. The other countries, I'm sending you to a different program. Okay, thank you all so much for watching this. And those of you who are in my community, we are going to Zoom right now. We're going to Zoom. Let's go see. We are setting up our, what you wonder what we do in Zoom. We talk about how to get more followers on TikTok, how to set it up, which name to use. And then we're also soon talking about starting YouTube channels. And of course, promoting this program to make some money. That's what we do. So when you watch this, please add a comment for me. Ara says salam to those in Malaysia. And add a comment for me, please, when you watch this. If you watch this and you are connected with me as far as this program, please find $200. Whatever you need, you go look in the house. What could you sell and make 200? Remember, you need maybe 200, maybe 2 months or 1 month. And then you're going to get your link and start promoting. People are going to pay for your bill. I'll show you what to do, okay? I've been doing this for a while now. I know exactly what to do to make money with it. Thank you all so much for watching it. Do you have any question? Let me see. Those in the chat, those who are on, I see you on. Do you have any question for me? Please put in the chat right now. I'm about to close it. Adult, are you here? I can't see you. I saw you only up there. I don't see you typing here. Do you have any questions, please? Today we didn't chat. We are talking high ticket. We changed the standards. We are talking big money now. Big money, those what I just discussed there, you can call them limiting beliefs. That things you believe, I don't have time, I don't have money. Oh, Salma. Hello, Salma. Welcome, Salma. I was closing it. How is Malaysia? Well, Salma, we miss you and your channel, okay? Please record some more. Record some more, Salma. Okay, thank you all so much. And like I always end my message, I always say, Take very good care of yourself. Take very good care of your families. Take very good care of your health. You know, without health, you have nothing, right? Take yourself to a better. You add a comment for me. Okay, take action. Check out this free course and see it will be useful for you. Okay, bye-bye.